My dear fellows and coin collectors, welcome to my channel Dimes and Cents Tales. Now let's go to start a new 1 cent history. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked past a penny on the ground, shrugged, and kept walking? Well, after today's video, you may never ignore another penny again. Because what looks like a tiny piece of copper in your change jar could actually be a $17 million treasure. That's right, we are talking about the 1982 Liberty 1 cent coin, an American penny that seems like any other until you look a little closer. Buried in the ordinary coins of 1982 is a version so rare, so mysterious, and so historically significant that it shattered expectations and sparked a modern gold rush among collectors. In fact, one unique version of this coin has reportedly been sold for an unbelievable $17 million in a private collector-to-collector deal. Yes, $17 million. So what's the secret of this coin? Why 1982? And how do you know if you might be holding one of the rarest coins in US history? Stay with me, because this is one video you do not want to miss. Let's go back in time to the year 1982. Ronald Reagan is president. Gas is under $1 a gallon. Michael Jackson's Thriller is taking over the charts. And inflation is squeezing the US economy. The US Mint faces a serious problem. It's costing more than 1 cent to make a penny. At the time, pennies were made of 95% copper, a metal whose value was skyrocketing. So in a dramatic shift, the Mint made a historical decision: switch the composition of the penny mid-year. And that's where things get really interesting. For the first and only time in U.S. history, the Mint produced both copper and zinc pennies in the same year in multiple varieties, at multiple mints. This means 1982 Lincoln cents exist in 7 major varieties, each with subtle but important differences. But there's one version extremely rare, possibly unique, that turned the coin world upside down. Now pay close attention. In 1982, the U.S. Mint produced both copper and copper-plated zinc pennies. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams. Zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. There are 4 known variations of the 1982 penny in copper: 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982D large date copper, 1982D small date copper. This one is controversial, and 3 known variations in zinc: 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc, 1982D large date zinc. Here's the key number: 1982D small date copper penny was ever officially supposed to exist. But in 2016, a coin collector discovered what appeared to be an authentic 1982D small date copper cent, certified by both NGC and PCGS as genuine. This sent shockwaves through the coin world. And that particular coin, believed to be the only one in existence, is at the center of the $17 million story. The confirmed discovery of the 1982D small date copper penny set off a frenzy among collectors. Experts scrambled to examine the coin. Was it real? Had it been altered? Was it an elaborate hoax? After extensive testing, metallurgical analysis, and grading by multiple top-tier services, the coin was authenticated as a genuine U.S. Mint product, struck in copper, not zinc, and featuring the small date design with the Denver Mint mark. What made it so special? It wasn't just rare. It wasn't just copper. It was a mint error of historic proportions, the result of a rare planchet mix-up during a critical transitional year. It was a one-of-a-kind coin, likely the result of copper blanks accidentally fed into the press at the Denver Mint, while the rest of production had already transitioned to zinc. And because of its unique status, one extremely wealthy private collector reportedly paid $17 million to obtain it in a silent, private, off-market deal. The coin is now locked away in a climate-controlled vault, seen only by a handful of experts and spoken of in hushed tones among elite collectors. Here's the exciting part. Because you're probably wondering, could I have one of these valuable 1982 pennies? You might. But you have to know what to look for. Here's your step-by-step guide. Use a digital coin scale. A copper penny from 1982 weighs 3.11 grams. A zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. If your 1982 penny weighs around 3.11 grams, it's copper. Look below the date. If your coin has a D mint mark, it was minted in Denver. The rare one has a D mint mark. The small date and large date varieties can be hard to spot, but there are telltale signs. I in the small date, the 2 in 1982 curves more delicately. The 8 looks more level with the rest of the numbers, and the 9 has a thinner loop. Use comparison charts or magnification to study the difference. If you have a 1982 D penny that weighs 3.11 grams and has a small date, you might be holding a multi-million-dollar coin. Never try to clean or alter the coin. If you think you've got something valuable, send it to a grading service like PCGS, NGC, or NX. Certification can confirm authenticity and maximize your value. With the coin collecting world hotter than ever, rare era coins and transitional pieces are becoming top-tier collectibles. Collectors are scouring change jars, coin rolls, bank boxes, and estate sales for these hidden treasures. And 1982 pennies are at the very top of that list. Even some of the non-million-dollar varieties are selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars when found in high mint state condition, especially MS67 red and above. But if another 1982 D small date copper penny is discovered, it could set a new record, possibly surpassing the $17 million mark. And you could be the one who finds it. So the next time you're handed a penny, don't ignore it. Look at it. Weigh it. Study it. Because the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin proves something powerful. Even the smallest, most overlooked things in life can hold unimaginable value. A 1-cent coin, once made for pocket change, now worth more than a fleet of luxury cars. A penny, now a legend. And maybe, just maybe, the next one is in your wallet, your drawer, your piggy bank. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another chance to learn about coins. That could change your life. Comment below, do you have a 1982 penny? Have you checked for the rare ones? Tell us what you found. And remember, the next fortune might be right under your nose. Keep looking. Keep learning. And never underestimate the power of a penny. Thanks for watching. And until next time, happy hunting.